Good day, everyone. This is Teacher Tess, and welcome to Enhanced English Experience. This channel is made for learners and adults who want to enhance their English knowledge and skills. So please like, comment, subscribe, and also hit the notification button. This video lesson is for Grade 7 English Quarter 4 Week 5, and the competency in this lesson is discover the conflicts presented in literary selections and the need to resolve those conflicts in non-violent ways. The objectives of this lesson are: recognize the conflicts in literary selections, identify different types of conflict, and determine how to resolve conflicts in non-violent ways. Let us begin this lesson through a pretest. Are you ready? Let's start. Determine if the given statements are true or false. Number 1. The first step in resolving conflicts is to cool off. Is this true or false? Next, number 2. Internal conflict refers to the opposition between an individual and some outside force. Is this true or is this false? Number 3. External conflict refers to the opposition coming from within. Is this true or is this false? Next, number 4. Conflicts can be resolved in non-violent ways. Is it true or false? And the last, number 5. Conflict is a struggle or problem faced by the main character in a literary selection. Is this true or false? Are you done answering the pretests? If yes, it's time to check your answers. Number 1. The first step in resolving conflicts is to cool off. Is this true or false? The correct answer is, it's true. Next, number 2. Internal conflict refers to the opposition between an individual and some outside force. Is this true or false? The correct answer is, it's false. Next, number 3. External conflict refers to the opposition coming from within. Is this true or false? The correct answer is, it's false. How about number 4? Conflicts can be resolved in non-violent ways. Is this true or false? The correct answer is, this is true. And the last, number 5. Conflict is a struggle or problem faced by the main character in a literary selection. Is this true or false? The correct answer is, it's true. Did you get all the correct answers? Excellent! Let us now discuss what a conflict is. Conflict is a struggle or problem faced by the main character. It happens because of different views, intentions, or interests between individuals. A conflict can make it difficult to form a positive and healthy relationship. There are also different types of conflict. The first is external conflict. It refers to the opposition between an individual and some outside force. External conflict can be person versus person, as in hero versus villain, person versus nature, like weather, animal encounter, or natural disaster, person versus society, like law or tradition, person versus technology, like computer or machine, and person versus supernatural beings like ghosts, gods, aliens, or monsters. The other type of conflict is internal conflict. It refers to the opposition coming from within. This is also known as character versus self, which involves moral and values. It requires a person's decisions when challenged by a conscience and needs to choose between right and wrong. Theme. A conflict often reveals the theme of a story, which is a life lesson or the author's message. It is the truth about the way human beings live, as presented in the story. It also implies a universal view of life which the reader can accept, challenge, or question. Can be resolved in non-violent ways, and here are the steps. First, you need to calm down. Deep breaths can be a good start. Second, listen to each other when discussing about the issue or problem. Third, you need to take responsibility for your actions. Consider what you would have done differently if you could go back in time. Fourth, think of the solutions that are acceptable for both or everyone. The fifth, choose the solution together which you think will be the most effective. And the last, accept when you realize you are wrong, forgive if you receive an apology, or thank the person for solving the problem with you. To say it simply, here are the steps in resolving conflicts. Step 1, cool off. Step 2, share, listen, and check. Step 3, take responsibility. Step 4, brainstorm solutions. Step 5, choose a solution. And step 6, affirm, forgive, or thank. After discussing the lesson, it's time to perform the following exercises. Exercise 1. Identify the conflict shown in each illustration. If it is an external conflict, write E on the space provided. If it is an internal conflict, write I. Are you ready? Then, begin. Now let us see if you got the correct answers. Number 1. Is this internal or external? The answer is, it's I. It's internal. How about number 2? Is this internal or external conflict? The correct answer is, it's external conflict. How about this one? Is this internal or external conflict? The correct answer is, it's external conflict. How about number 4? Is this internal or external? The correct answer is, it's I. It's internal conflict. And the last number 5, is this internal or external conflict? The correct answer is, it's E. It's external conflict. Did you get all the correct answers? You're brilliant! Here is another exercise for you. Exercise 2. Read each dialogue or passage from different literary selections and determine the type of conflict faced by the character. Choose from the list below and write only the letter of your answer. Are you ready? Let's begin. The choices are A. Person versus person, B. Person versus nature. C. Person versus society. D. Person versus technology. E. Person versus supernatural. And F. Person versus self. Let us see if your answers are correct. Number 1. The correct answer here is it's letter F, person versus self. Next, number 2. The correct answer here is it's letter E, man versus supernatural. Next, number 3. The correct answer here is it's letter B, man versus nature. Number 4. The answer here is letter C, man versus society. Next, number 5. The correct answer here is it's letter E, man versus supernatural. Next, number 6. The correct answer is letter D, person versus technology. And the last, number 7. What is your answer? The correct answer is it's letter A, person versus person. Were you able to answer the 7 items correctly? That's excellent! Another exercise for you. Exercise 3. Read excerpt of a news article below. problems which the children in the poorest urban communities in the Philippines are experiencing. The first one is provided for you as your guide. Now, from the problems emphasized in the article, choose one and provide at least 3 possible solutions to deal with the problem. Write your answers in the 3 organizer below. Another exercise for you is exercise number 4. The United Nations celebrates International Day of Peace every 21st of September. Its goal is to persuade people all over the world to pledge to put peace above all differences. Young people like you must be recognized as problem solvers and peacemakers. As a student, how can you be a peacemaker? Create your own pledge and present it creatively in a separate sheet of paper. Write the things you should do to bring peace and love into your home. An example is provided in the next slide as your guide. Exercise 5. Read the situation and determine the type of conflict faced by the character. Choose from the list below and write only the letter of your answer. A. Person versus person. B. Person versus nature. C. Person versus society. D. Person versus technology. E. Person versus supernatural. Or F. Person versus self. Are you done with your answers? Let us see if they are correct. Number 1. The correct answer is letter A. Number 2, letter D. Number 3, letter B. Number 4, letter B. Number 5, letter E. Next, number 6 is F. Number 7, D. Number 8, A. Number 9 is letter F. And the last number 10 is also F. Did you get all the correct answers? That's amazing! Remember, a conflict is a struggle or problem faced by the main character. Conflict can be categorized into external and internal conflict. External conflict can be person versus person, person versus nature, person versus society, person versus technology, and person versus supernatural. Conflict can be resolved in non-violent ways. To stop it from getting worse, you should pull off, share, listen, check, Take responsibility, brainstorm solutions, choose a solution, and affirm, forgive, or think. This ends our video lesson on discovering the conflicts presented in literary selections and the need to resolve those conflicts in non-violent ways. Hope you learned something and hope to see you again in my next videos. Again, this is Teacher Tess saying thank you for watching and have a great day.